Good morning, everybody. I am Miss Tricia, as you should know. And today we are talking about selfies, one of Miss Tricia's favorite things. Whenever I first started to transition, I took a lot of selfies. I was taking them every day, left and right. Yeah, I was that kind of person. And so I was in love with my best friend at the time, and keep in mind this was at the very beginning of my transition, so I didn't even look then like I do right now. So I was trying to get my friend to be attracted to me, and so I started taking selfies to send him. And did it work? Yes and no, kinda and kinda didn't. But anyways, I don't want to get into all that right now. Maybe later. But I did find that I had in my own opinion, I think that I had kind of a knack for taking selfies, something that I didn't really know I was good at. So, okay, on this video, I figured I would kind of show you guys how I take selfies and how I prefer to do it, and the different ways over time that I've learned that what ways work better than others, and so on and so forth. And maybe you can judge for yourself and if you think they're adequate or not. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to start by showing a few of my selfies, and I'm going to explain when it was taken, how early in my transition, and kind of the deal behind it, or however you want to put it. But anyways, and I'm going to start with a selfie that I just took a couple of days ago. So I'm going to start with the newest, a really new one, and then I'm going to go to a really old one, and so on and so forth, back and forth, kind of like that. Okay, class, this was taken 2 days ago. You see the expression on... No, I'm just kidding. But yes, it was taken 2 days ago. So this is me. This is me nowadays, as you can obviously see. And I promise I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, just bear with me. But anyways, yes, this is a new selfie. So now I'm going to show you one of my first selfies that I ever took. Yeah, I know. This, my friends, is an old selfie. This is one of the first selfies that I remember taking, and I have checked the date on it, and yes, it is a very old selfie. So this was at the very, very beginning of my transition. I'm sure you can see the difference. Okay, class pop quiz. What is the difference between the two selfies? It is experience and confidence. If we are going to take a selfie, what are we taking it for? Is it to try to attract somebody? Is it to try to attract anybody? Is it to, neither one of those? Is it to just take it, to be cute, to put on Facebook, whatever, just whatever the reason. Usually there's a reason behind a selfie whenever we take it. Some kind of reason. There's something that we intend to do with the selfie. 99% of the selfies that I've ever taken, I had a clear goal in mind from taking that picture. So we have to identify what it is we are taking the selfie for, and if it is to attract somebody, that's when we need to get SEXXXY. Sexy. Observe this picture right here. I am wearing a shirt that is baggy because when I took this, I did not yet have breasts. I am wearing short shorts. I am laid across the bed, and my hair is a lot shorter, and I have a headband in. I had no breasts, like I said. So, but I wanted to appear, I didn't want it to be noticeable that I didn't have breasts, but I also didn't want to cheat because my friend would have known better. So he knew I didn't have breasts. So what to do? How to make it appear like I had breasts without cheating, because that wouldn't work anyways. Wear a baggy shirt and kind of make it ruffledy up here. That kind of gives the illusion of having breasts, even to somebody that knows you do not have them. Why do you suppose that I wore a headband in this selfie? Just because? Well, okay, there's a reason. I wore this headband because my hair was still quite short compared to now. And so it was not long enough to be long and flowing off my shoulder, like I wanted it to be. I'm not gonna go get a wig. I'm not gonna put, extensions in or anything. I don't do that. You can if that's what you want to do, but that's not me. So I figured a headband would kind of make my hair a little more feminine without it being as long as I wanted it. A few months later, this selfie right here caught my eye whenever I was going through my photo reel on my phone, weeding out the pictures that I didn't want. And I like this picture. This picture has that spark, in my opinion. The expression on my face, just everything about it, I just really liked. And I'm not the only one that liked it, because there were many a guy, because let me back up a second. I actually used this for a profile picture on a dating app that I used to go on, and I used that as a profile picture, and it was a big hit with men. This picture got me a lot of dates. I liked how the pose, laying back on I took this selfie, actually, this is interesting. The way I took this selfie, since I'm poor, I have no equipment or anything like that. I have me and a phone. So I rigged something up to my wall that would hold my phone. It was some kind of strap. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was some kind of strap that I hung down. I made a little thing that would fit my phone in it, and I hung it from my wall. Just put a hook in the wall, and I hung it right there. And then I laid back on the bed, because my bed was right up against the wall. And yeah, I had to improvise, because I didn't have any other way to do it, really. And yeah, I think the selfie turned out great. And keep in mind, this was only a few months after the one I just showed you. In my own brain-dead opinion, a good selfie consists of the 3 L's, which are lighting, location, and looks. So as time went on, I was put on estrogen and testosterone blockers, and my boobs began to grow, and my hair began to grow a lot longer, and that was a plus. That just meant that I had a lot more to work with, as you can see here. And yeah, the pose that I'm doing in this picture right here is it's a surefire way to get a cute selfie. On the knees like that. This is another one of my favorite poses to do during selfies, because I personally think it is very cute, but it is not for everybody, so I like it though. So these are 2 of my relatively new selfies. One's a lot newer than the other, but they're still both pretty new. And one is an example of bad lighting, one is an example of good lighting. When it comes to lighting, you want to make sure that the lighting is cast on you, not, how to put this? You want to make sure that the lighting is cast on you and that it's the right kind of lighting. You don't want it to be too bright, you don't want it to be too dim, you don't want too much shadow. You want to make sure that the light is cast on you. You want to be in the spotlight. A sexy selfie can be taken just about anywhere. Use your imagination. There's really no such thing as a bad location. It all depends on what you make of it. Well, class, it appears the bell is about to ring, releasing you all, so Miss Tricia can go to the bar. Go home and grade papers. Naturally. So, until next time, I love you and take care. Goodbye.